Hello, and welcome to Mindfulness Millionaire Book Club. I'll be reading from the book by my wife and I, One Day Mindfulness Millionaire. Today, I'll be reading about mindfulness training, moving from burnout to joy in living. Mindfulness is the capacity to bring wandering attention repeatedly back so that we are aware of what we are doing. Mindfulness training is basically training in attention, awareness, and gentleness towards ourselves and others. Research has shown that we can train our attention and awareness networks to become stronger by developing the habit of routinely practicing mindfulness exercises. Mindfulness training helps us to be fully attentive and present when we are interacting with family and friends. We notice their eyes, facial expressions, color of their clothes. We are listening to what they are saying instead of being lost in our own thoughts. I do that all the time. This level of attention is often sufficient to improve relationships with family and friends. They feel connected with us and we feel connected with them. I have a very difficult time turning off thinking about work. And so when my wife is talking to me, I'm many a times not mindful. With this mindfulness training, I'm definitely doing a better job. Attention and awareness training also helps us become aware of our posture and gives us an opportunity to adjust the posture so that we can have less back pain or neck pain after long hours sitting and looking at a computer screen or sitting in the car for long distance driving. Errors in work and at home, for example, forgetting to pay an important bill or keep a doctor's appointment, also reduce with improved attention. The ability to notice earlier stages of stress, example, body becoming tense, becoming a little cranky, I get that, improves, and now we have an opportunity to engage in brief stress reduction exercises. For example, slow breathing for a minute, mantra or phrase repetition. With improved awareness of how the mind works, we realize that the mind is constantly trying to fool us by activating various cognitive bias networks, for example, catastrophizing. Mindfulness training also improves the capacity to notice that there are many things that we can be grateful for if we slow down a little and notice. Mindfulness training strengthens the self-compassion mindset, and I've had weak self-compassion mindset for a long time, so that we stop beating ourselves up and compassion for others. Last but not the least, mindfulness training helps us bring meaning to stress at work and patience and forgiveness in relationships. Very important. Patience and forgiveness in relationships. This sense of being aware of connectedness to nature, to others, gratitude, compassion, and meaning will bring back the joy in living and be an antidote to burnout and despair. Attention and awareness training will provide a much needed boost in physical, emotional, and spiritual energy. Ask yourself, what training am I engaging in every day to improve my capacity to pay attention to what I'm doing, to be more aware of my emotional state, to not be fooled by my mind? If you are not satisfied with the answer, it is time to give mindfulness training a chance. If your mind tells you that you're doing just fine, that you don't have time, that mindfulness training doesn't help much, you are being fooled by your mind. This is the single most important training we all need to engage in to become better at living. This is especially true in the current state of pandemic and other global tragedies. Research is clear on this. Soldiers, police officers, and many other professionals have already acknowledged its value and incorporated it in their training programs. It's time we hop on the mindfulness train. Hope this is useful. Namaste.